Would you believe that even the wisest, the richest and most powerful have to say, it's all a fluff? Solomon said that it was a coincidence. It is so fitting. It's all a fluff. What's the benefit when people have to suffer, worked hard in the sun? This generation goes to the next generation, but the earth is forever. The sun rises and sets. The sun hurried down where it had risen. The wind blows south and turns north. The wind turns back and forth and the wind goes. The wind comes back around. Every river goes down to the sea. The sea is not full. Wherever the river flows, the river continues. Everything is boring. Nothing more can be said. No matter how much you look, it is not strange. No matter what you hear, you can't see anything new. What has been, will be. What has been done will be done. There is a new chi under the sun. If there's anything worth saying, look at this new one. That's been before us for generations. No one remembers the old, and so will those who come later. Future generations will not remember them. I'm Solomon. I was king of Israel in Jerusalem. I was interested in finding out and use wisdom to investigate everything that happens under the sky. It's hard work. God takes the children of men. You have to pay attention to it. After seeing all the work done under the sun, I realized it's all just gravel. It's just sand carts. What's bent to make it float? What's missing is how raw. I said to myself, I have gathered a lot of wisdom. More than anyone who has argued Jerusalem before me. I've learned a lot of wisdom. How much knowledge is accumulated? I've been paying attention to what is intellectual wisdom. It's not crazy. Even this, I realized it's just a field trip. The more wisdom, the more sorrow. The more knowledge, the more suffering. I told myself to come here. I will give you pleasure and a taste of happiness. But that too is just a coincidence. I said laughing is crazy. Fun is useless. I tried to let my body drink young wine, but still control the soul according to wisdom. I've been living a crazy life. Until you see what the children of men, it should be done under the sky, in the days of living on earth. I've done great work. I've built houses and I've planted vineyards. I did both the garden and the park, in which I plant everything fruit trees. Then I built a water tank to irrigate the forest. By boy servant girl, by a whole bunch of servants. I have a whole herd of animals, cattle, sheep. More than anyone who lived before me in Jerusalem. I've also hoarded silver, gold and precious things left by the king. And from the provinces, I brought double digging to CA singing. Invite the American lady to come. Enjoy all the pleasures of the children of men. I'm broke and rich. More than anyone who lived before me in Jerusalem. But I still retain my wisdom. Everything my eyes ask of me I won't refuse. The pleasures I dreamed of I didn't stop. In every way I suffer. My heart has found joy. And that's what I get. Now look at everything that's happened to me, and how much work I have to do. I noticed. It's all just gravel. It's just sand carts. There is no profit under the sky. Then I look and I think about wisdom. The crazy and the crazy. What will the king do? What the world did before. I have seen the wise more than the foolish. Light is better than darkness. The wise man opens his eyes to the fool, walking in the dark. And I know we'll both share the same fate. And I said to myself, the fate of the foolish. If I do, my fate is the same. So what am I smart about? I said to myself, it's just a coincidence. Remember the fool forever. Remember the wise. There's no such thing. Because something happened, it also fell into oblivion, right in the next days. All are dead, the wise as well as the deceiver. I became disgusted with life, because for me under the sun, everything you do is bad. In fact, it's all just a fluff, it's just a sand cart. I hated all the hard work. I must suffer under the sun. What I leave to the people who come after me. Who knows if he is wise or foolish? But he is the one with power. On what I've worked so hard and so cleverly, just made out under the sun. It's just a coincidence. I was disappointed in how many times the toil I've endured under the sun. Some people have brought wisdom and understanding. It's hard work that's successful. You have to give your career to someone else. It wasn't hard. It's just a fire, and it's a fire. What happens to people after so much concern and so much time? The toil it must endure under the sun. For that person, life is just suffering. Hard work only brings trouble. Even at night, it's not at peace. It's just a coincidence. For humans, there is nothing better than eating and enjoy the fruits because of my hard work. But I've seen it myself. It also comes from God, because there's someone eating, someone who feels excited, not by God's grace. Who is pleased with God? He gives wisdom, understanding and joy. Who is guilty? Then they have to collect and store up. Give it back to those who please you. It's just a coincidence. It's just a sand cart. And now you know, the harsh secret that Solomon unravels is there's nothing under the sun that makes sense, unless it comes from the hands of God.